welcome back. It's Grampy again here in our single player world we're calling Road to Logic. And we made it back from our journey to the Nether Fortress in one piece. And so I'm happy about that. And then I spent a little bit of time um, running around like an idiot trying to kill creepers and spiders until I have enough stuff. And we've got enough, at least for now. Um, so what we're going to end up doing here is making all of these fermented spider eye. So to make a fermented spider eye, you just put a regular spider eye, a piece of sugar, and one brown mushroom together on a crafting table. And, or maybe just in your, I don't know, maybe you can just make them in here. But anyway, you get a fermented spider eye. Then uh, to make these splash potions of weakness, you do not need any nether wart, which is good because I will admit to you, I got so excited at the fortress from getting blasted that I left without collecting any nether wart. Oh God, I feel like such an idiot because we're gonna have to go back there or to another fortress. We'll probably take this with us and just brew up a little bit of fire resistance while we're there. But anyway, you don't need it to make these potions, fortunately. You just need the spider eye, which will make the weakness potion, and then a piece of gunpowder will convert it into a splash potion. That's what you need for the healing of the villagers. So I'm going to do that, guys, until I have all of these spider eyes converted into weakness potions, and then we'll come back and pick you up and be ready to start doing some villager discounting. Okay, guys, we're back. I didn't convert them all, but I converted enough. So this is what I've got, and that's enough to take care of our farmers and get them down to the um, right discounts. But before we do that, I'm going to make something I should have made as soon as I got back, and that is an ender chest. So this will give us a little bit of extra storage capability. Um, there's our skyscraper. Just imagine a skyscraper surrounding that ugly thing. Whenever you look at it, if you guys would just imagine it, then I won't have to build it. Because I don't want to. I think it'll be way out of place here. So now I'm gonna take a whack at getting some discounts for our little farmers here. Right now, these guys want a lot of carrots and potatoes. This guy doesn't have any apple. This guy does. This guy does. Only two of them have apple. That's enough, probably. But you can see their trades are very expensive. So here's what we want to do. Make sure we're not doing something stupid. We do have it. You have the light blocked, so when they stand back up, they aren't going to get burnt. So let's lower them all down. We'll just do them all at once. That way one potion of weakness will get them all. And then the tricky part is making sure you're not in view of this guy here. Because he'll aggro at you and forget about chopping up these villagers. But he can see him now. I'm not sure exactly what happened. They hang out in those corners a lot. But if we do this, he'll see us. Then we can get out of his way and hopefully he'll He'll take a whack at this. There he goes. He's going to convert them all. It's good. It only took two hits to convert all of. That's what I think it took, two hits, even with like a really powerful netherite sword. So I don't know if this works. Sometimes I can get four. Sometimes it only makes three of them. I think if I aim very carefully right there in the center and toss this baby, it might get all four of them. Did it? Let's see. This guy? Yeah, he is. He is. Yeah. The one potion we were able to cover four of these guys. Okay, so now we just wait until they convert back into villagers, and hopefully these iron bars we've added around will make that a little bit quicker process. And these guys are, there's no danger of them despawning, I think. Now, if you remember, I thought that also about the guy we put up there, and he despawned. But I think the issue there was that guy was a naturally spawning zombie villager, and they do despawn. The ones that don't ever despawn are the ones that are converted into zombie villagers by a regular zombie. I think that's the case. I don't know, but just to make sure, I'm not leaving. So I'm going to stay here until these guys are done. And then we'll check their trades. And I'm sure we're going to have to do this at least once more, probably two, maybe even three more times to get their trades down to what we want. Okay, we're back, guys. And you can see these guys are converting back into regular villagers. We'll check their trades. There's three of them. The other one ought to do it pretty soon. So let's check and see what we get. Oh boy, that's too bad. We got all these down to one, but look at we've got a few more of these cycles to go through. Yeah, probably maybe more than three. And we need some pumpkins and melons too, because that'll give us our maximum opportunity for emeralds. But let's try that again, boys. Sorry, you're being too greedy. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this probably three more times. Come on. Okay, now chop away, my friend. By the way, the reason I have these two blocks is because I had I had one block to keep the zombies from being able to climb up there. They can't cross a one block gap. But those iron golems that were roaming free could. I found an iron golem up here trying to attack this zombie, and that would have been a disaster. But so I made a two block gap that I can still jump up, but the golems couldn't. I don't think they could anyway. I didn't test it. Let's see here. See if our luck holds. See if we can get four with one splash. Yep. It's not as hard as I thought it was. Okay, well, we'll do it again, guys. By the way, I was getting ready to say, you have to be playing in hard mode, or there's a good chance, if you're not in hard mode, there's a good chance that rather than convert your villagers, they'll die. So only in hard mode do they convert 100% of the time. So make sure you're playing in hard mode when you're doing this. And anyway, just wanted to throw that warning out. So, okay, guys, um, I'll be back. We can check the results of this cycle, but my guess is we're going to be doing this a few more times. See you in a flash. Okay, guys, we're back. And you can see our little friends are now being much more reasonable. Every one of their trades is 1 emerald, which is exactly what we want. I don't think we're going to make every one of the trades, but if we choose to, we only want to spend 1 emerald to do it. And I think, I don't know, but we could just use golden carrots as our main food source and just buy enough of those to last us as long as we're going to play here. But we may build the Hoglin farm to get pork chops instead. Anyway, that took 4 more cycles, so we are almost out of golden apples, and that's because we're out of apples, not gold. So we just need to we need to um, get a few emeralds. I've got a few. Oh, we don't have any pumpkins or melons, which is kind of bad. We may want to build that farm. And we're going to run out of potatoes and carrots pretty fast doing this, even though their trades are only one each. And then we've got some wheat here that we can trade. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. That's it. We don't have any pumpkins. We don't have any melons. So we're done with this guy. We'll get those before they despawn. But we were going to run out of room. So maxing out just what we have, wheat, carrots, and potatoes on each of our villagers. Oh, by the way, the best strategy is to do that trading while you're right up in here. That way you pick up the XP. This is a really good way to get XP. We got 2 stacks of emeralds doing that. Let's see. Have they reset? Yes, they've reset. So we need some chests. But at least we reset the timer on that. So let's he didn't reset for that. He hasn't reset his carrots. So I guess they don't reset everything all at the same time. We got another stack and a half because those 2 guys weren't completely resetting their stuff. They should reset twice a day. I don't know when we started. Day's almost half over. Let's buy a few more apples. Then some of our spend some of our inventory or our stuff. Gosh, this is why you need a lot of storage around. Who else had Apple? You did. You did not. We got 2 stacks of apples, so we can get apples pretty quickly and easily. Let's see if they're resetting. Yes, they are. So let's try again. So anyway, guys, you see this is a pretty good way to pile up the emeralds. And if we had pumpkins and melons, we'd be, increasing our output. Now these guys should reset sometime pretty soon. I don't think they do it on an exact clock timer. Um, we're just going to make a bunch of these. I don't think we'll use them all, but I'm such a lousy combatant fighter, Minecraft fighter, that I'll I'll use them myself. I'll take them with me when we go to Bastion Remnants or whatever, or the End and raid cities, and see if I can avoid getting, see if they can help me stay alive. Um, but we don't need it. We just need to trade. What am I doing? I'm going to start. Uh, I'm going to start discounting, getting some discounts for some of these other guys as well. But I just wanted to show you how we're going to pile up some diamonds first. I'm sorry, emeralds, not diamonds. You guys should reset a couple more times. We're going to get, so this is going to give us, we're going to, we're going to get all of our librarians for sure discounted, and then we'll get these guys discounted as well, so that they're giving up their stuff for 1 emerald instead of this ridiculous noise right here. Um, so you can see we'll get our axes and swords, we'll get all of the armor, tools, we'll get shovel, picks, and axes. We don't care what enchantment they have on them. because we'll just take the enchantment off with this stone cutter or whatever this is. What is that? That is a grindstone. And just enchant them with our books. And these guys are pretty good right out of the box. That's where I got all that quartz and stuff. They start off, I think, just for 1 emerald for every block of quartz. So anyway, that's what we're going to do, and then we're going to lower these prices down. Obviously, 26 diamonds for a looting 3-sword, not likely, pal. So um, but these guys will give us enough emeralds to get a good stockpile. Well, okay, guys, this is what we're doing. I'm just going to pile up a few more emeralds, and then I'm going to go to work doing that, you know, conversion discounting for these other villagers. And I don't need to bore you with that because it is going to be boring pretty much. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.